Buongiorno, and welcome. I'm Matteo, and today we're going to make a review and an unboxing of an old weapon, a sort of forgotten weapon. We're talking about the Beretta 92 combat stock and combat combo. Here in front of me, as you see, I got already my old Beretta 92 combat stock, for which we already make a video about it, and we're going to make today an unboxing of the big sister of her. And I'm going to make a short recap about the history, and of course we're going to make also a field strip. Just to make a few points about the history of the gun. As you know, it was the 90s. Beretta wanted to take a piece of the market for the practical shooting competition, which was getting famous in the USA. And that's why they took different pieces of available guns for them to merge together to obtain the perfect gun for the practical shooting competition. Here you can see, for example, this is a Beretta 80, in which the Beretta 92 combat stock take the inspiration for the safety. As you may remind, the Beretta 92 has a safety based on the slide, and the Beretta 80 was a sort of a combat-ready safety based on the grip of the gun. And so Beretta took the lower side from the Beretta 92, which is famous in the US market like the M9, take the upper side from the Brigadier. As you can see here, we got on the upper side much more material, which increase and decrease. This was especially made to withstand the pressure of the 40 Smith & Wesson caliber. This makes the weapon much heavier and gives also much more precision. Beretta made two versions of this gun. One version in 125mm length, we're talking about barrel length, and one version with 150mm length. And now we're going to make the unboxing, and I'm going to show to you the big sister of the gun. As you can see, this is the original Beretta box, which came by purchasing the gun. This one particularly is a gun which was never used. I'm the second owner of it, and as you can see, it's still locked. We open the case, and immediately we can see some particularity which makes a high valuable package of the gun. So as you can see, we got the gun itself here. We got a tool which is used to field strip the gun, and inclusive inside the box, we already have 3 magazines, which make the gun ready for the competition. And Beretta also give you the possibility to have in the box a secondary barrel, which is the shorter one, so that you can change division, because in the practical shooting competition you compete in divisions. So taking out the gun, we ensure that the gun is always empty, so we can show it to you with an empty gun. When we put the two guns one beside the other one, you can immediately see the big differences. The front side. On the front side, we have here a bigger weight and a much longer barrel compared to this one. And the idea is that Beretta wanted to give you an item, a tool, which can withstand also the higher pressure of the 40 caliber, but also this weight in the front helps you to get back on target much more faster. For the field strip, I'm going to show you that the combat stock has the same feature of any other Beretta. So you just release the locking mechanism, and the slide detached from the gun, from the weapon, leaving to you the upper and the lower side. Inside here you got the tension spring, and you can see that you can rotate the weight. The weight remains attached as long as you don't use the Beretta tools to unscrew the weight and take it out. Inside the weight you got a small spring, which helps you to keep the weight in position while using the gun. For the rest is like any other Beretta, so once you detach the weight in the front, you can take out the barrel easily. This version in my hand is a 40 Smith & Wesson, but the two guns are compatible It means that if I take my 9mm gun and I take out the slide, I can easily install on my 9mm the upper side of a 40 Smith & Wesson, making it compatible also with the 40 Smith & Wesson magazine. So the idea is that you can have two upper sides of the same kind of weapon and switch them in order to compete in 9mm or 40 Smith & Wesson. And by making this kind of modification, I'm going to show to you the main difference of the two weapons. The Beretta Combat Combo is a single action gun only. What does it mean? It means that in order to shoot, the hammer has to be always cocked. It means that if you want to shoot in double action, the guns will not work. So you always need to manually load the gun, cock the hammer, and using this safety here, which is the combat ready safety, you can transport the gun with a bullet inside the chamber in a ready condition. Ready condition, it means that with just the movement of the thumb on the safety, the gun is ready to shoot. And while pulling the trigger, the gun will shoot in single action. Then the gun will repeat and put it back again in the firing condition. On the other side, the combat stock is a double action. Double action, it means that after chambering the round, I can decock the gun and put it on safety, and then while I need to use the gun, I just need using again the same thumb safety, unlock the safety and manually shooting. This makes the gun a little bit, let's say, slower by shooting, but it's more sure for the transportation. Just to show you the particularity of this box, as you can see, the inside we have the original components, even the original stickers of the gun, the magazines, and these barrels. When we take a look about the barrels, we can see that this gun never shot around. So this is in a very good condition and high valuable items, because it's complete in the original box, and as we can see, it has never been used for actual shooting competition. And above all, we also have the original Beretta tool, which is used to unscrew the front side in order to take out the barrel for maintenance. A very important part of the Beretta, which is now no more in trend, is this kind of piece. This is a small weight with a cone of metal, which will be directly screwed on the barrel of the gun, and this helps that while shooting with the gun, this piece helps the barrel to stay in place and help the slide to push the barrel forward in the firing position, in order to doesn't give any kind of pressure to the back side of the slide. And this is a pity that Beretta does not produce or does not use anymore, but this is really a high piece of engineering tool. Those are the oldest one, the first model, so the first batch produced, and you can recognize because the trigger guard has the same model as the 92 FS, and the second model would be modified with a much longer trigger guard with a sort of grip, so that you can change the gripping of the gun and hold it in a different way to withstand the power of the 40 Smith & Wesson. If you have any question about the guns or the field stripping, or some of you are interested to know more, you can easily contact me while writing me on YouTube. You can follow, you can search me on Instagram in the description. Thanks for watching and see you by the next time. Arrivederci.